This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
All right, St. Louis, we are waking up with a live look at the Missouri Botanical Garden this morning, and the best of Missouri Market are opening back up. There are so many unique pieces from Missouri artists and craftsmen there. We'll learn more about that and what you can find today in about 15 minutes. All right, but first, good morning to you. It is Sunday, October 8th. I'm Travis Cummings here with Weather First meteorologist Tracy Henson. And our Mercedes McKay has the day off. She's taking some rest there.
Yeah, lucky her. We're holding down the fort for her. I know. I feel like every weekend since fall has truly started, one of us is off because I'm off next weekend for my sister's 30th birthday.
Yes, it's that end of the year craze.
Yeah, it must be. It must be something with that. All right, well, let's go over our temperatures for this morning. It's pretty nice out there. Beautiful shot of these clouds over the St. Louis Arch this morning. It is quite comfortable outside. It was a little chillier early on. It's now 52 degrees. It feels like 52. Overnight, we had a bit of a wind chill, but not too bad. Winds are out of the west-southwest at just under 10 miles per hour. Through the rest of our day today, we will make it into the low 70s. Decently comfortable. If yesterday was a little too crisp for you, hopefully today is a little bit better. We're also going to have lighter winds today, not quite as breezy. That breeze does pack a little bit of a punch. We're also going to have a good mix of sun and clouds out there. Lots to look at in the sky, as I always say. All right, for tonight, more cloud cover, 44 degrees. Our sunset is at 6:34. Winds are out of the north at just 5 miles per hour. Now coming up, I'll outline, the roller coaster ride temperatures we have. We have a lot of ups and downs this week, and I'll also go over the rainfall that we have in our forecast.
1 hour ago, the Israeli Security Cabinet officially declared a state of war as the attacks from Hamas continue. Israel reports dozens of civilians and soldiers taken hostage by Hamas. Now, this is a live look over Gaza as the Israeli airstrike continues. Right now, the Israeli death toll is around 350, and the latest number from the Palestinians is 313, with thousands more hurt on both sides. Now, for context, in Israel's 2021 war with Hamas, when 13 Israelis and 250 Palestinians died over 11 days. CNN's Becky Anderson brings us an update from Tel Aviv.
Let's be quite clear, this is uncharted territory as far as this region is concerned. At least 100 rockets fired on the Israeli town of Sderot by Hamas this morning alone, according to the militant group Hamas. Meantime, Israel has conducted a series of strikes overnight on close to 500 targets in Gaza now, according to Israeli authorities. And Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowing that this is a war that Israel will win and saying that the enemy will pay an unprecedented price. Quite what that war looks like going forward and what the price will be in terms of further lives lost will only become apparent in the hours ahead. What is clear at this point is that there are dozens of Israelis, and the IDF will not put a precise figure on it as they try and establish exact numbers, but dozens of Israelis, men, women, children, the elderly, they say, rounded up in Israel and taken into Gaza as hostages. And it is clear that that will massively complicate the Israeli Defense Forces' next moves as they consider how, to quote Benjamin Netanyahu, they are going to win this war.
Overnight, many countries displayed their support for Israel. You can see the Empire State Building and One World Trade Center lit up in blue and white. Italy projected the Israeli flag onto Rome's Chigi Palace, as did the Germans on the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin. Well, here in the bi-state, elected leaders are voicing their support. Missouri's House Speaker and Senate President released this statement saying, "We condemn the series of attacks carried out by Hamas. We reiterate our unwavering support for the state of Israel." And Illinois Senator Tammy Duckworth said, quote, "My heart goes out to the people of Israel. The world must unequivocally condemn all terrorism." New this morning, a man is dead after a shooting in South City. It happened around 3:30 this morning at Compton and Potomac, and it's just a few blocks south of Cherokee Street. We are working to learn more about the circumstances and if there are any suspects. This morning, a security guard injured in a gun battle at Ferguson Quick Trip is in custody. The shooting happened around 1:30 yesterday morning. Witnesses tell police a customer at the Quick Trip on West Florissant Avenue got into an argument with the on-duty security officer. His name is Maury Adams. Then they say the guard and man pulled out guns and fired shots. The customer died on scene. Adams faces voluntary manslaughter and armed criminal action charges. Well, this weekend, a cyber attack on Metro Transit left some customers stranded. The attack happened earlier this week, but the phone systems are still down for Metro caller ride services. Our Diamond Palmer spoke with an affected rider.
I just gave up and just figured, well, I guess I'm not going anywhere today.
Annette Nowakowski says she's been using Metro caller ride services for over a decade. She's blind and relies on the transportation. Saturday morning, her ride was scheduled at 7:16 a.m.
And I couldn't get through. I got this message that kept saying all the lines are busy. Please hold for the next available operator.
Nowakowski says she never got through. It happened on a day where she had plans to attend Festibility, an event in Forest Park celebrating disabilities. She says the same thing happened Monday. While she knows things are out of caller ride's control, she wants an alternative.
Use Uber or Lyft or some on-demand service, but, subsidize it in some way.
Nowakowski says the service requires riders to book 3 days in advance over the phone. On Monday, Metro Transit released a statement to report cyber attacks that froze ride systems. The statement read in part, the transit phone system and caller ride scheduling system are still down, as well as email. Later that day, the service said phones were slowly coming back, as well as the reservation systems for caller ride, and they would inform customers of any changes. Saturday, the transit service released another statement saying the cyber attack continues to impact phone services related to caller ride. Services won't be available today and tomorrow.
We want the public to know what's going on, and we really, really, really need public support to help us out with this problem.
Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
Metro Transit released a statement saying, quote, the scheduling system used to reserve future caller ride trips is not currently accessible. We will keep our customers updated through the media and social media as networks are restored. Metrolink trains and Metro buses will operate on their normal schedule, but you can only buy tickets in cash. It's Missouri Fire Service Memorial Day. Up next, the 3 local firefighters whose names will be added to the memorial wall this morning. Plus, creating healthy, filling meals with dollar store finds. How you can take advantage of the newest TikTok trend.
And a crisp night ahead, but we have nights closer to 60 degrees. I'll go over your 7-day forecast and what you need to know.